this is linked back to your earlier practice and understanding of the MCAT blueprint. So this process has to be efficient because some scholars are not as efficient with their time or selective in what they annotate because they have not practiced the blueprint, which starts with, okay, the concept is glucose 6-phosphate dehydrogenase.
Right.
All right, let's start with skill 1. Remember, there are 4 scientific reasoning and inquiry skills. Skill 1 is knowledge of scientific concepts and principles. What's my knowledge of this enzyme? What's its role in the pathway? See that? So I should have done that piece already. 2, scientific reasoning and problem solving. I should have already practiced before I get to this passage when I first learned the concept. All right, what happens if this enzyme is deficient? What happens if it's overactive, etc.? What's going on with that particular enzyme? Where would I have to actually problem solve about it? That's skill 2. Skill 3, remember? So design, remember that? Design and execution around research, right? So what if they give me this information in a research passage or a research story? How do I begin to understand the information? And then skill 4, which was data-based and statistical reasoning, what if they were to give me a chart, a graph, or some other data or stat-related context where I have to make an interpretation of what's happening with this enzyme? If I did that in my review work, now when I come to these passages, I'm ready to actively practice which one of those 4 skills or combination of skills will appear in the 4 to 6 questions that are going to follow the passage.